Well, here I am at check day 2 on the flooded timber spot. Just putting the boat in. Whew, dragging it all the way over here. But I'm kicking it up a few notches. I'm coming in with some 220 boxes and some 220s in that pack basket right there. I've got a Walmart sack slap full of game cameras. I'm going to try to put game cameras watching each of the sets. Landowner saw an otter in here. I know there's a bunch of raccoons. I'm going to try to make it interesting. Try to get a catch on video. There's 6 of my 220 boxes. They're nesting boxes, kind of like Martin boxes. I got them from, I think, an Adam Craig YouTube channel. He showed how the dimensions and all to make them, but they'll stack real neat. Get the day started. I'm gonna run around and check the sets, see if I got anything or whether I do or not. Talk to you in a little while. Well, here's day 2 at the dam. They have not plugged this hole again. You can still hear it running. They're gonna come in and put in a gate board here and kind of raise the water a little bit. But these two, like I say, there's a TS-85 right there. And there's another one. There's one right here. And there's one right here, side by side in this hole. They didn't come in to refix this hole. We'll keep moving down, see if we got anything. But I am going to add a few sets to the day, so we'll see how it goes. Just looking at this spot, it's probably going to put in an otter box. There's a log crossing there going into another tributary coming in. There's a little tributary coming in right here with a log crossing. And there's poop on that log, tracks on this log, poop on this log, and this goes out into the main huge flooded timber. Thought about putting a box over here or putting a box over here. Just got to see which way the wind's blowing right now, and I'll go from there. Try to get this scent to this set to blow across here, because there's like 3 tributaries running into the main flooded timber right here. Be a great place for a set. Everything's crossing the logs and coming up the creeks, sloughs. Yeah, I gotta put something in here. We'll see in a minute. I'm right here at this log crossing. This tributary runs in through here. Comes out into the big flooded timber. Right here on this point, I put in an otter box. 220 baited set. Oh. You can see the fish back in the box, and there's a connie pan on the trigger wires. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Kronk's otter lure to just sweeten the deal up. It's all anchored right here pretty good. I am going to put a game camera right here on this tree watching it. Let me get the lure in here and get the game camera up, and I'm gonna keep moving. Well, that's what I wound up with. I got the game camera right here on the tree, focused right there to this 220 box. Maybe we'll make a catch on video. This Kronk's otter lure, it smells sweet. It's got a smell I'm not familiar with, but got fish in the box, Kronk's otter lure in front of it, just to give it a more appealing smell than otter. But there's the game camera watching the set. I'm gonna move on down. Buried back into this property, there's another little tributary that comes in right here. Got a log crossing. You might be able to see it comes right across here, where a lot of animals are going to be crossing over that creek without having to get wet. I've got some older castor mounds. Kind of looks like hog sign too. I hope not, but I'm gonna put a trap right here next to these roots that juts out into this little tributary coming in. I'm gonna put a game camera right here on this tree watching it. Maybe we'll get a visitor. There's a ton of ducks in here, I know that much. We'll probably get them on video, but I'll get the set and show it to you when I'm done. Right here I got this game camera. You can see the red light flashing on it. It's making a video. But it's watching this 220 cubby right there. Got stuck in the mud. But it's baited with fish and a little bit of the Cronk's otter lure out in front of it, out in the leaves. Whew, got stuck in the mud, but I'll keep moving down. Maybe this one will hit. Hopefully it's on video. That's right there's the video camera. Gonna keep moving. I know this is kind of gross, but I was paddling around these logs, looking up, looking for trails and sign. But that's all poop, all of it, next to the tree. That's an incredible amount of just fresh sign. I'm not seeing berries and stuff in it. I don't know what that is, but it's serious amount of poop. And that log doesn't go near the bank. It comes out right here, out into the swamp. Don't know what it is. I'm not seeing berries. I'm not seeing seeds in it, like raccoon poop. I'm gonna see if there's any way to put a set on it. See you in a minute. I've been watching some of them northern trappers catching martins and fishers and stuff. This log is covered in claw marks. I got all that fresh poop up there at the fork. I have fish in the back of the box. There's a 220 on this running log, I guess you'd call it. We normally don't do sets like this, but I had to take a chance. I put a screw through the plywood, screwed it through the loop in my extension cable, and screwed that to the log. There's the 220 set. I had to try this. Just to say I did it. Normally that's not a set we put in, but I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna put a little lure on the log and keep moving. That's just crazy. We'll talk to you later. See you down the line. Look at this toilet I found. That's all poop. I'm in the right spot with these sets. That's incredible. I don't know what they're doing up in here, because I'm out in the water, out in the slough, and it's just a three-way tree right here. But that is a toilet. I'm not seeing berries. I'm seeing fish scales. I'm seeing fur. There's fish scales all in it. This might be the otter. I got a set above it and two at the tributaries coming into it within 100 yards of this spot. I found that other toilet on that running log up there. I got no way to really set that, not without a leg hold. That's incredible. I know it's kind of gross, but that's the stuff we look for as trappers. I'm gonna keep moving. Found another one of these logs in the water, just kind of laying between these two trees. And right there is poop with fish scales all in it. And right up here on top is poop with fish scales in it. This otter's got to be in here somewhere close. It's not coons. I'm not raccoons. I'm not seeing berries. I'm not seeing seeds. I'm seeing fish scales and fur. But Like I say, I got a set right over there. One at the end of the slough behind me. And one in a running log over there with claw marks all over the log. And it's just abundant with sign. That's got fish scales in it. That's got hair in it. That's not seeds and berries. I'll keep moving. Well, I have no hits on this castor mount. TS-85 still bedded right in front of it. And the cable runs right out through here, going to that metal stake right there with the flagging on top. After finding all this sign above me and not having any beaver sign hit this in 2 days, I'm liable to put a little bit of this otter lure up here on this mound. And just to say I did it. But that makes more sense to me because I'm finding all that sign above me and the castor's not hitting on the beaver. I'm going to try to turn this into an otter scent post type deal. I've never seen it done like this, but that's what I'm going to try. I'll get that done and keep moving. I do have another little tributary coming in right here. And everything comes up and down these little tributaries, coming and going to and from this big flooded timber. And all this fresher sign I'm finding back through here. I'm going to set a cubby box right over here because the wind's blowing the scent right back in there. I'm going to put a cubby box probably over there. It'd be better because of the wind direction. The wind's coming across through here. Put it right over there and I'll put a camera watching it. But I'm going to put in another cubby box right there. See you when I get that done. Well, here's a close-up look of what I got going on. I got fish in the box. I got a little bit of the Cronk's otter lure and a pan on the 220 trigger wires. Right here's my cubby right next to this tributary. And the wind is blowing right through here. So anything coming up this tributary, mink, otter, raccoon, anything. I'll say there's the main flooded timber again. But there's a close-up of what the cubby boxes look like with the trigger pan on, baited with fish. I'm going to put the camera out. Show that to you in a minute. Right here's the game camera, trying to watch over this set. Should be interesting tonight. You get this much fish smell blowing back through this swamp. We'll see what happens. Right there's the camera. I'll keep moving. I'm checking all these little places where something could crawl out and see it. Just back through the slough. Nothing around these trees. But something's got poop all over that. That's pretty much raccoon. I can see seeds and berries in it. But there's stuff climbing up on everything out in right there, out in the slough. I know, probably getting tired of looking at poop, but that's what I consider sign reading, and it gives you a good indicator of you got super fresh animal feces in the area. You got animals. I'm gonna keep moving. There's no good place to make that set. I got another tributary right up here I'm gonna set. Well, I have caught nothing in the deep water run that goes to that lodge up there. Nothing today. That's 2 days in a row. They haven't fixed the dam, and I haven't let this jet get by. It's the little jets from the Air Force Base. They're out playing today. But nothing there. I'm going to go over here in this tributary straight across from it and put in another cubby box. I'll see you over there. Right here I got the mouth of a little tributary coming into this swamp. You can see it right there. It branches off right here, forks off, and goes around this little island. But I've taken a 220 Connie cubby box, put it right here. It's baited with fish. in the back. And I took a little bit of the Crunk's otter lure and put a little bit in the leaves on each side of it, trying for a catch. But these 220 boxes are lethal. That's the reason why I put them out here this far out in the swamp, away from anything that could be domestic. There will be no second chances. Anything sticks its head in there to get the bait is mine. So be mindful where you put your connibears. They don't get a second chance. So no catches on the beaver so far. I still got all that gang set up here around the corner. I want to set it, and I've saved one connibear back for the log crossing set up there. I'll see you when I get to the beaver sets. Right in here, I have a game camera watching this set. We ought to get some videos of something, I'm telling you. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Got all the batteries gathered up, cards put in the cameras, and wagging all this stuff around. I'm hoping we get a catch on video. But right there is the game camera. Gonna move on down to the gang sets on the beaver. See if we caught anything. They just ain't moving, not the beaver. But something's gonna hit tonight. Hopefully on video. See you in a minute. Oh, nothing on that set. It's still sitting there ready to rock and roll. The beaver just, I don't know whether they got the memo that I'm in here, or they just moved on, or they're on the other side of the ditch, other side of the highway, and they just do loops around their territory, but they haven't made it back yet. I want to check these other sets, and ain't no sense in just keep showing empty sets. If I ain't got nothing, I won't show it, but I will go down and put that log crossing set in. See you in a minute either way. Well, I have nothing in the beaver sets but the top of this log from one end of it to the other. Right there, right there, right there is just covered in poop. I mean big poop. It's a big raccoon. It's seeds and berries and everything all down the top of that log where they're crossing this slough on this big long running log. I have thought about this set and thought about this set, and let's see what I come up with here in a minute. I'll show it to you when I get it done. So you can see some of the poop right there, but I'm taking about a 4-inch long screw right here and run it through into this fairly hard tree. I put the box right dead center of that log, got an extension cable, and I run the screw through the loop in the extension cable under the box. You see, or maybe not see, it's got fish back in the box. I'm gonna try to get over here on the vine, set up a camera to watch this one. This one I have really high hopes for. As much sign as there is down this log, I got really high hopes for it. But when they get caught, they're gonna fall off the log, and they'll be down here in the water on this extension cable. I'll get the camera and show you that in a minute. Had to get creative on the camera mount, but it's right there on that big vine, the old vine. And it's watching this set. Maybe it'll pick up if I catch anything. It's about 20 feet, 25 feet away, and this is a better camera. So we'll see if this one works. I'm headed out of here. Have not made a catch, but there is a promise that tomorrow will be a better day. See you later.